Hello friends, welcome to the channel Crux of Life. Our today's topic is business meeting etiquettes and rules. So before proceeding for any business meeting, we have to take care of some etiquettes and rules. So let's discuss them one by one. Rule number 1 is mingle with others before the meeting starts. If the opportunity presents itself, go up to the people and introduce yourself. If everyone doesn't know one another in the meeting room, make introductions, starting with the person of the highest rank. Second rule is be concise. Say what you need to say in as few words as necessary. Don't repeat yourself or give unnecessary information. Rule number 3 is initiate the handshakes if you are the higher ranking person or host. The host of the higher ranking person, regardless of gender, should extend their hand first. Rule number 4 is always stand when you are being introduced to someone. Standing helps establish your presence. It's easy for others to ignore you if you don't stand. Rule number 5 is be on time. Make sure you arrive on time. You don't want to waste anyone else's time by not being punctual. Rule number 6 is sit appropriately. Adjust your chair so that you are at equal height with everyone else at the table. Both men and women should avoid crossing their legs because it can be distracting and even too sexy for a professional setting. Rule number 7 is dress appropriately. Clothing can enhance a person's professional reputation or distract from his or her credibility. Always find out what the dress code is and make sure your attire falls within the guideline. Rule number 8 is never pull out someone's chair for them. It's okay to hold open a door for your guest, but in a business setting, you should leave those social gender rules behind. Rule number 9 is come prepared. Know what the meeting is covering beforehand and know your part. Be prepared to ask and answer questions. Rule number 10 is have a strong agenda. If you are the one running the meeting, it's imperative that you stay on the track. If you do digress, make sure to have a colleague who will steer you back in the right direction. Rule number 11, speak up and speak early. Speak loudly enough so that everyone hears what you are saying. Find some meaningful comment to add in the beginning of the meeting so people should know you are there. Rule number 12. Understand the unwritten speaking rules. It's not polite to interrupt others, but in some meeting you have to interrupt at some point or you won't be heard. Understand the rules so that you can have a productive meeting. Rule number 13. You can drink coffee or water but avoid eating anything else. Unless it's a breakfast, lunch or a dinner meeting, avoid eating at the table. You will likely make disruptive noises or give off smells. Clean up after yourself and leave things the way you found them. Rule number 14. Do not have your phone out. Do not keep your phone on the table during a meeting. It can get distracting if it starts lighting up or making noise. Leave the room if you absolutely must take the call or return a text. Rule number 15. Don't save all your questions for the end. Ask your question at the appropriate time. Don't start asking questions and adding stuff that doesn't need to be added when everyone's getting ready to go.